Okay, so this is what I've had for the last, well, 3 years. This is a brand new one. It's a couple weeks old. It's a Harbor Freight Central Pneumatic, 2.5 horsepower, 21 gallon compressor, and it served me well for quite some time. I've beat the crap out of this thing. And, well, not this one. The one that's over there that I'm going to show you in a second. And it's done a wonderful job. But times have come to try new and different things, and being that the one already died, I have parts. And you see, I've already hacked the motor off the top of it, because what happened is, and we'll go back to this one, this actual compressor body is molded into the motor itself. So to separate it, because what ended up happening is the valves died and burned, and it wouldn't make no pressure. And so what we did, because the motor was still good and the tank was still good, so then looking at it, it's like, yeah, let's make a storage tank out of this. Let's take all the stuff off and put a fitting on here, and then I'm going to get an adapter and a ball valve, and then the male fitting to where this can go in between my compressor and that. And so this big, ugly, and awesome compressor that I got here used to have this 1 horsepower, ugly, nasty 220 volt motor on it. And the motor was clicking and whatevering, and it didn't sound fast and it didn't sound right. And so we went ahead and cheated and put this guy on and welded up some little brackets so he's adjustable on that, you know, on these here. You take them loose, you draw that to pull your belt tights and adjust it and blah blah blah. But I got that whole old stuff for 65 bucks, and then didn't like how that motor ran, and so I said, well, fuck, I got a motor and I'm gonna make me a storage tank and blah blah blah, because, you know, I can't do it to this one. This one's in good shape. This one's still got warranty. I fell into that one for 65 bucks, all that old ugly stuff, and hell, man, with the stuff I already had, I made a pretty awesome little blub compressor that runs 120 volts and plugs straight into the wall on one of these guys. Nothing special. So I'm real happy. Yes. Let me play around here in a minute, and we'll come back to it and we'll plug it in. Oh yeah, it's pretty empty, ain't it? Go ahead and plug it in.
Empty.
So since the last one, I've kind of reworked the plumbing, and I want to have a gauge here, so I left myself room. I got my dump valve here. I got my little offset to take and run my stuff. I plug straight into the wall. And for right now, because that's where it was, this is the gauge that I stole off of the other one. I think it's the one on the left, because the one on the left has a larger thread. If you can see, you can see them side by side. The one on the left is a larger diameter thread, and so that one fit into the opening that was left behind because I had a dead gauge on that side. But here we'll do a side by side next and talk about how loud they are, and I like the difference. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yep. Blah, 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 blah.